Millions of years ago, somewhere between way back and seriously ancient, a bunch of apes in Africa began to learn how to walk upright. These upright walking apes are known as hominids, but these early hominids were nothing like modern humans. They were short, had tiny brains, and looked more like chimpanzees but walked on two legs. The first of these upright walkers were the Australopithecus, which means southern apes. They existed around between 5 and 1 million years ago, making them the cool great-great-great-grandparents of humanity. The most famous of them, a skeleton found in Ethiopia named Lucy. She's basically the rock star of the ancient Bones War. Move over, dinosaurs. In Tanzania, scientists found footprints preserved in volcanic ash. These prints prove that Lucy and her crew can walk. At first, Australopithecus still loved the tree life. With long curved fingers and strong arms, they were top-tier climbers, swinging around like jungle gimbals. However, their knees resembled those of modern humans, indicating that they were capable of walking upright. Why did these apes start standing up? Well, no one's 100% sure, but here's a solid guess. Climate change. Between 7 and 4 million years ago, Earth's climate became cooler. In East Africa, the forest where Australopithecus lived started to disappear. Finding fruits and leaves to eat became more difficult. So these apes had to travel farther to search for food. Walking on two legs was less tiring than walking on all fours. Also, walking upright helped them see predators before becoming lunch. Win-win. And from there, well, evolution kept doing its thing. About 2.5 million years ago, a new player entered the human family tree, Homo habilis. These early humans coexisted with their Australopithecus cousins for over a million years, but unlike their tree-swinging relatives, Homo habilis had a bigger brain and better hand skills. While Australopithecus was content picking up sticks and stones, Homo habilis took things to the next level. They didn't just find tools, they made them. These brainy humans grabbed small stone flags for slicing and hefty stone choppers to break open nuts and bones. Homo habilis also dabbled in woodwork too, using stone flags that probably sharpened sticks to dig up roots and tubers. Hunting too risky, but scavenging, that was Homo habilis' jam. Armed with sharp stone tools, they quickly stripped meat from dead animals before bigger, scarier creatures showed up. More meat means more energy, fueling both physical endurance and brain growth. Millions of years after Homo habilis came onto the scene, an even smarter, taller, and fully upright human species showed up, Homo erectus. And what did they bring to the prehistoric party? Fire! Homo erectus probably didn't invent fire, but they sure knew how to use it. Imagine this, lightning strikes bright grass. Instead of running away, these early humans thought. They carried burning branches to their camps and kept the fire going for days, maybe even years. Before fire, nighttime was scary, full of hungry predators and stubborn arms, but with fire, Homo erectus could see in the dark. Stay later. Cooked food also tastes way better. Homo erectus realized that roasting meat and plants made them softer, tastier, and easier to chew. Less chewing means smaller teeth and jaws, while a protein-backed diet led to bigger brains and stronger bodies. Fire wasn't just for cooking. It was also the secret to better tools. Hitting wooden spear tips made them stronger, while fire-treated stones became sharper and more durable. For over 3 million years, early humans were basically homebodies, chilling in eastern and southern Africa. But around 1.8 million years ago, Homo erectus packed up and set off on humanity's first great road trip. Slowly but surely, Homo erectus spread across Africa, covering more ground than a lost tourist with no GPS. Some groups ventured east, eventually making it all the way to Indonesia and China. One group found the ultimate long-term rental, a massive cave in Zhoukoudian China. They stayed there for an incredible 250,000 years. The Zhoukoudian grew hunted deer and horses, using their antlers as hammers to break rocks and make stone tools. And because they were clearly into upcycling, they even turned their skulls into drinking bowls. Homo erectus made it to Europe about 500,000 years ago, where they kept up with a nomadic lifestyle, hunting, fishing, and gathering like prehistoric foodies. They roamed as far west as Spain and as far north as Britain, proving that they weren't afraid of a little cold. Some groups have favorite vacation spots, like Terra Armada, France. Every spring, they return to the same coastal spots, probably setting up camps with tree-branch shelters and have outdoor BBQ parties together. It's basically the Stone Age version of an Airbnb. Experts believe Homo erectus didn't move just for fun. They followed their stomach. A growing population needed more food, so they tracked herds of animals across continents, leading them to new and exciting lands.